This is CTC News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by Utel NV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Wednesday, May 15, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Kotar, and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Statia's Mall. In tonight's local news, Statia exhibiting at Smart Show, St. Eustatius Fire Department celebrates Firemen's Week, Nurses closes off week of activities, Island Council meeting set for Thursday. Details after a word from our sponsors.
CT Creativity, known to many as CTC, has gone global. CTC TV and CTC Radio can be viewed and heard from any part of the world. Just visit www.ctcreativity.com and go to CTC TV to watch live or CTC Radio to listen live. Get more involved by interacting with your TV and radio hosts with live chat rooms. You can also view the latest trending videos, CTC News, take part in polls, vote for the top songs or videos, and much more. www.ctcreativity.com. www.ctcreativity.com. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
A small delegation comprising of Office Assistant Ms. Charmaine Turner and Visitor Services Officer Ms. Chantal Pont are scheduled to represent Statia's tourism sector at the St. Martin Hospitality and Trade Association St. Martin Annual Regional Trade Show from May 15 to May 17th. This year marks the fourth time the island will exhibit at this trade mission since 2010, said Turner. SMART is a professional way to bring together the movers and shakers in the tourism industry for St. Martin, St. Martin, and the surrounding islands, a conference which provides the venue for international buyers to network and negotiate future business opportunities with suppliers in the tourism industry. This event will be used to promote the island's tourism product, said Charmaine. SMART will showcase the alluring islands of the northeastern Caribbean region, including Anguilla, Antigua, Dominica, Saba, St. Bart's, Barbados, St. Martin, St. Eustatius, and divers. Both Statia participants are prepared to inform visitors and companies at the expo what Statia has to offer with the help of various advertisement techniques such as banners, floor stickers, information packages, and many other promotional items. Members of the St. Eustatius Fire Department attended a church service to mark the start of Firemen's Week of activities in Statia at the St. Eustatius Roman Catholic Church on Sunday, May 12th. The men and women of the fire department, led by Acting Fire Chief Chester Tayar, attended church service to mark the start of the week of activities, which includes a sport day at Earl Merkman Sports Auditorium, a demonstration and information session at different schools, a radio program, an open house at the department, a family day, and a fireman's ball at the Lions Den on Saturday, May 18th at 9 p.m. Nurses of St. Eustatius Medical Center and Auxiliary Home joined together in celebrating Nurses Day on Sunday, May 12th. Commissioner of Health, Co. Snake, and Governor Gerald Burkle congratulated the nurses on their day as well. Thank you for your hours of dedication. It is truly a calling, the governor said. A poem was read in dedication of nurses by Carol Couvale. Nurse Mercurius of Auxiliary Home also spoke as she too congratulated the nurses on their day. Nurses were also serenaded by the brass band under the leadership of music teacher Dennis Amajan. The general public is being advised that there will be an Island Council meeting at Vincent Astor Lopes Legislative Hall on Thursday, May 16th at 9:30 a.m. The agenda points include ratification of the decision list of March 21st, Island Ordinance on Levy and Collection of Tourism Tax, and the appointment of Acting Secretary General of the Island Council. Coming up next in regional news, LIAT to replace aging fleet. Details in regional news and later international as we return from a short break.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Regional carrier LIAT is currently negotiating a $60 million loan with the Caribbean Development Bank to assist with the replacement of its aging Dash 8 fleet with modern ATR-72 aircraft from July. Chairman of the LIAT shareholder governments and St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, made this disclosure during a press conference following a shareholders meeting last Friday in Barbados. He said the loan would also be used to replace the burnt-out hangar facilities in Antigua and added that the plans to acquire the 12 ATR-72 aircraft were on target and the planes would be purchased by 2014. Gonsalves said the current Dash 8 fleet was costly to maintain and therefore the acquisition of new aircraft was critical to LIAT's operations. Meanwhile, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Baldwin Spencer, said LIAT was vital to the region and its people and noted, LIAT has been in the air for some 57 years and without it, we all know what would have happened to the movement of our people throughout the region. It certainly, quite frankly, has prevented us from reaching the level we have reached as a people in this region. At the same time, you can see that every effort is being made by shareholders, by the management, employees of LIAT, and other stakeholders to ensure that there are issues to be addressed, and we are determined to ensure that they are addressed as we move forward, he continued. Spencer said there was scope for other countries to support LIAT and stressed that he would use every opportunity to continue to lobby in this regard. Without LIAT flying up and down the region, all of our respective economies would be affected, and I am urging my colleagues in the other member states To recognize the importance of this institution, he added. In international news, ice melts, sea level rise to be less severe than feared. A melt of ice on Greenland and Antarctica is likely to be less severe than expected this century, limiting sea level rises to a maximum of 69 centimeters or 27 inches, an international study said on Tuesday. Even so, such a rise could dramatically change coastal environments in the lifetimes of people born today, with ever more severe storm surges and erosion, according to the Ice to Sea project by 24, mostly European scientific institutions. Some scientific studies have projected sea level rise of up to 2 meters by 2100, a figure that UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has called a worst case that could swamp large tracts of land from Bangladesh to Florida. Ice to Sea, a 4-year project to narrow down uncertainties of how melting ice will pour water into the oceans, found that sea levels would rise by between 16.5 and 69 centimeters under a scenario of moderate global warming this century. This is good news for those who have feared sharper rise, David Vaughan of the British Antarctic Survey, who led the Ice to Sea project, told Reuters in a telephone interview. But 69 centimeters is a very real impact. It changes the frequency of floods significantly, he said. And seas would keep rising for centuries beyond 2100 in a threat to coastal cities and low-lying islands such as the Maldives and Tuvalu. Ice to Sea said a thaw of Antarctica, Greenland, and glaciers from the Alps to the Andes would contribute between 3.5 and 36.8 centimeter to sea level rise in this century. The fact that water expands as it warms would add another 13 to 32 centimeter, Vaughan said. Some other scientists disputed Ice to Sea's projections. I think the numbers are too low, Dorte Dahl Jensen, an ice expert and professor at the Niels Bohr Institute in Copenhagen, told Reuters. She said Ice to Sea wrongly assumed a slowdown in the rate of the ice discharge from Greenland. And that was it for our regional, local, and international stories for this evening. Coming up next after the break, your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. Details right after this short break.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast. We begin on Station Saba. Tonight, Wednesday, May 15th, scattered showers with temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Thursday, May 16th, scattered showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rains with the winds east at 16 miles per hour. On Friday, May 17th, scattered showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 18 miles per hour. We now move to St. Martin. Tonight, May 15th, scattered showers with temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Thursday, May 16th, scattered showers temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain, with the winds east-southeast at 11 miles per hour. Finally, on Friday, May 17th, scattered showers with temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 13 miles per hour. That was another live edition of CTC News. CTC News airs again live on Friday evening, but until that time, do have a good one.